ready to get into our warm-up today. So I'll have you come into a forward fold over with a decent bend in your knees, rounding through your back, dropping your chest in towards your legs. From here, walking out into a push-up position. When you make it out into that push-up position, round up through the upper back, tuck under your pelvis towards your chest, drive up through your core. From here, we're going to lower down nice and slow, making your way all the way down onto the floor, uncurl the toes, coming up into your baby cobra, a little bit of a lower back release. From here, pushing back up into your push-up, step your right foot right up near your right hand, and if you need to, you may need to use your hand to get that foot up near your hand. Lower your left knee down into the floor. Taking your right elbow, taking it down into the floor, extend it up towards the ceiling and extend open. Once you've gone into that one, taking your right foot back, bring your left foot up near your left hand, lower your right knee down onto the floor, taking your left elbow down towards the floor, reaching it down as far as you can. You may need to work up to that one, that's okay. Step that left foot back, walking back. Now, if you're wanting to go off your wrist for today, the modification is staying into your forward fold. From here, balancing through your fingertips, take a big step out on that right knee, lowering it down into towards the floor. Take your left elbow down into the floor, extend it up towards the ceiling and extend out. From here, stepping in, step your left leg out, bring your right elbow down into the floor, extending it up and extending up towards the ceiling. Beautiful, and stepping in. We're going into 3 more. Going into your forward fold, walking out to your push-up position, rounding up, tucking under, lowering down nice and gently down into the earth, coming up into your cobra, warming up through that spine, lowering back down again, coming up into your push-up position. Step your right foot forward, right elbow down towards the ceiling, extend up and open up through. Changing legs. Left elbow down, extend up. Terrific, team. We have 1 more to go. Forward fold with that decent slight bend in your knees, walking out again. Curling up through your pelvis. Beautiful, lowering it down, coming down into your cobra. Tucking those elbows in as well. Curling up into your push-up position, step that right foot up, lower your left knee down. Last time through, try and get your elbow down into towards the floor, extend up and open. Changing legs. And taking our left elbow down and towards the floor, extend it up towards the ceiling, and I'll get you to hold here. So from here, up, drive your right knee up off the floor, rotate around into your Cossack. So if you're working on your range of Cossack, you can be up here, and you're going to step through, going into the alternating sides on this. You may be able to go down a little bit lower, working through. So if you're up high, what you might need to do is, as you're starting to increase that range of motion, you may start to get your fingertips down and towards the floor. Last one over, bring it into the center, slowly unroll up, walking those feet in, hands to your lower back, open up through the chest, and we're ready to go.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love our health and fitness program. It's a holistic, fuss-free lifestyle with daily coach workouts, family-friendly meal plans, and practical mindfulness. Head to mytxo.com to sign up today.
Be the best version of you. Grabbing 2 dumbbells. Dumbbell Cossack to curtsy. Step out for your Cossack, step in for your curtsy. Good. Remember, go down as deep as you can go. Challenge yourself, but if you need to, you may minimize the range. Certainly fine. You go to your level. 1 more this side. Dumbbell, Cossack to curtsy. Beautiful. Changing legs. Dumbbells, if you can, try and get those dumbbells down to the floor. That is an incredible depth. You will have your chest lowered down to the floor, that's okay. And if the floor's too far away for you, go into your little lean, into your little curtsy. Perfectly. Still working very strong. And done. Great. Pop 1 dumbbell down on the ground and make your way down onto the floor as well. You're going into your frog pumps. Frog pumps are going to have dumbbell in the center, your soles of your feet, and then drive up. Good. Lay your head and shoulders down so you're resting through your spine. squeeze. This one works out glute medius, so the outside of the glutes. We're here for a little while. We've got another 10 to go. You want to grab that second dumbbell, you can do, and go a little bit heavier, or option, go lighter. Definitely a strong exercise even without the weight. Driving those hips up off the floor, 3 to go. Nice good squeeze of the tush from underneath, last one, and done. Making your way up to stand. You can go heavier on this one if you've got it, or go stay on the same weight. Going into your goblet squats. Again, try and get your elbows to your knees. You want to drive the hips up as you come up. Two to go. Can always be done without a weight. Last one, terrific. Picking up that second dumbbell, going into your Cossack into curtsy. Second round, Cossack, curtsy, beautiful. One more. Changing legs, well done. Nice big step out if you can. Otherwise, little lean, small curtsy. Remember, you look after yourself as well. One more here. Beautiful. Coming down onto the floor with one dumbbell or two, you can choose. Soles of feet together, go straight into it. Frog pumps. Get that nice adductor stretch as well. But kicking more into the glute medius on this one. Our main hip stabilizers. Oh, starting to feel it in the glutes. You'll be feeling it at home as well. 2 to go. Last one. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Make your way up to stand. Heavier dumbbell. I invite you to try a little bit harder on this one. Our dumbbell goblet squat again. This time I'm going to have you hold down for a quarter pulse. So 1 1/4 it's called. Come down all the way, up a quarter, down all the way, standing up. Oh, this one's a tricky one, team. This is advanced. So I invite you, and you can always earn your way up to it. It's a bit too tricky on that hold down. So if the quarter is a bit much, go into your normal goblet squats. One day you'll be strong enough and you'll know that you've earned it. Brilliant, 4 to go. It's all in that last little pulse in there. Makes it worth it. 2 more, makes it a lot stronger. Hold down, don't race it, don't race it. Last one. Can you come down and hold for me? Hold it, drive the tush out the back, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, don't pop up, stay down, 5, 4, 3, 2, slow rise. Shake it out, dumbbell down. Well done for that extra little burn at the end. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you jump onto mytxo.com for further videos. Have I got a treat for you on this workout? We're working through our posture, we're working through our glutes, we're working through our abdominals. There's not one part of the full body workout that's not going to get you today. Okay, I'll get you to make your way down onto the floor. The first exercise, you're going to need a biro, a pen. Okay, so it's coming down and it's called a Superman pass. So with your pen, making your way all the way down onto your tummy. A little bit of fun. You can use anything that's nice and light around the house. Does not have to be a biro. Okay, so you're looking down at the ground. You're going to pull Belly button in away from the earth to activate through your core. You'll feel the front of the pelvis pushing down into the ground. There's your glutes. Beautiful. So this first exercise is here for posture. It's here for your lower back and strengthening up your vertebrae. I'll have you float your arms and legs up off the floor, working through those glutes, taking the pen behind your back, grab a hold of it with the second hand and bring it out front. Fabulous. Now take the opposite hand back down and we keep going through. So it's a pen pass or a Superman pass. And what it's doing is it's making you stay elevated up the floor. So you're actually getting that strength through your vertebrae the whole time rather than floating up and floating down. We have 3 to go. You're doing so well. Can you feel your glutes? This is all switching on, and it's exactly what your body needs to do. We spend way too much time in flexion, so it's beautiful to change it up and go into hyperextension. The next exercise is called a cobra. Cobras are vicious. So is this exercise. You're going to have such a challenge on this one today, ninjas. Again, I invite you, throw you into the challenge. You're going to do a push-up into the center. You're going to transfer to the side, back into the middle, and up. We're going to go for 5 reps. If you're finding that a little bit too difficult for you today, I want you to go into 8 push-ups while we do our cobras. Okay, let's give these cobras a shot. Take your nose down in the center of your hands. Shuffle across to the side. Shuffle across to the side, back into the middle, and up. How did you go? Did you get it? Cobras are tricky. We're working through one side of the shoulder, back into the middle. Exhale, up. Beautiful. We are certainly getting stronger on this move. And all of the sculpt. 2 to go. Make sure you're breathing out as you come up to kick into your core work. Stronger. 1 more. You've got 1 more cobra in your ninjas. Over to the side. Check on that single arm strength. Push it up. Well done. Take a moment of breath. Take an inhale, exhale. Fantastic. You will need your dumbbells on your next one, flipping over onto your bottom and back. We're here for full body. Want to get more bang for your buck. Taking your arms up towards the ceiling, going into our glute chest fly. So elevate up now. Core is on. Open out through into your chest. You're thinking about curling the front of the pelvis in towards your rib cage. Squeezing those glutes at the back. Watch out for your knees. Make sure that they're directing straight and they're not winging out to the side or they're not ducking in. Beautiful. Can you hold the pelvis up a little bit stronger? Fabulous, ninjas. 3 to go. 2, drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Fantastic. Open, working through the chest. Close the hands. Do not slam your hips down onto the ground. I want you to go 1 vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Land it down into the ground here, keeping your bottom down onto the ground. Revisiting our rolling triceps. So drive your dumbbells down towards your temples. Elbows go down into the ground and then press it up. Inhale and exhale. Don't forget about your core. Keep your pelvic floor transverse on. Time to catch the breath. Slowing it down. Enjoying every single repetition. I thoroughly loved building muscle. It's enjoyable. I want you to enjoy it as well. The last one. It's a different style of training. Bringing our soles of our feet in together. We're going to have an adductor stretch here. So you go to your limit. If it's too strong for you, by all means, take your feet up into a knee bend. Take the dumbbells over your head. It's called a butterfly crunch. Bring your dumbbells in, curl up, press forward, curl down. Rolling through, tuck your vertebrae. Tuck your chin in towards your vertebrae. Tucking your chin in towards your chest. And push. Articulating your spine. Think about 1 vertebrae coming off the floor 1 at a time and rolling down 1 vertebrae. You're doing so well, ninjas. This is a tricky move. 2 to go. Smoothing out, chin in towards the chest, curl up. You got 1 more. And abdominal and core strength always allows you to get your shine on.
Want all the tips and tricks on how to get the most out of your Bounce Forward challenge? Well, simply click the link below and fill in your details. You'll not only get all the goss on the challenge, but you go into the draw to win TEKXO weighted gloves, an exercise mat, and a really cute TEKXO visor.
Continue to go after your dream day after day, making your way down onto the floor. I'm going to introduce you to what's called a roly-poly plank. So down on the floor, knees or toes. You're going to have forearm to forearm. Coming up here. Right, back and forward. Left, forward and back. Back and forward, forward and back. If you need to, you modify through the knees. Keeping those hips still. 2 to go. Last one. Well done. Okay, flipping over onto your back with your dumbbell. Going into the hold. So you've got your shoulder blades curled up off the floor. Hold your dumbbell up. If you want to make it harder, you're going dumbbell towards the floor behind you. If you want to make it a little bit simpler, here. Going out with the legs, drive them back in. So you can drive your knees in between the elbows. Keeping your rib cage curled up. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Keep your core switched on. Driving up through your pelvic floor, pulling your belly button in towards your spine. 3 to go, doing really well. 2, and if you need to, modify and go with one leg out. Last one. So it's most important that you're keeping your lower back down onto the floor in that position. Making your way over into your planks, the plank twists, so on our elbows. Okay, also I call them my plank hip taps. So we're twisting through. And done. Little break. We're going back into our roly-poly plank. Elbow to elbow, set up. You need to make it a little bit simpler on yourself. Go with a nice wide stance as well. Beautiful. One elbow forward and back, back and forward. Don't know if you remember the nursery rhyme as kids. Roly-poly, 2 to go. Done, well done. Flipping over onto your back with your dumbbell, medium weight. Holding those shoulders up, extend the arms up, kick out. If you want to go a little bit harder, you're going to drive your feet closer to the floor. You're only going to do that if you can keep your lower back pressed into the ground. And if you need to, go with a single leg. This is tricky with extra level now that we've got that dumbbell lifted up. And done. Flipping up over into your plank twists or hip taps as I call them as well. Twist. Little rest. Take a breather. We're going for a third final round. Are you ready? Roly-poly planks. Elbow to elbow. If you want to make it more advanced on yourself, bring those feet in. Forward and back. Two more. One more. And done. Grab your dumbbell. Half abdominal crunch, so you've got your shoulders curled up. Extend out. Little kink in those arms. So not holding a completely straight arm. Keep those elbows a little bit bent. Keep going. One more. And done. Okay, rolling back up over into your plank twist. And rotate. All right, ninjas, here's your challenge. Drive to the side and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly over to the other side. Hold. 5, 4, 3, So you feel the side of the waist and the obliques. Hold it in the center. Shoulders lean over the elbows. Hold up. 5, 4, 3. Draw your belly button in away from the earth. 2. One more. Sensational. Well done. And if you like this video, make sure you hit subscribe. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, make sure you head over to mytxo.com. Okay, ninjas, we're going to hit the upper body through a workout today. So I'll get you to folding over and we're going into a walkout. So walking out along the floor. If you need to, you can come down onto your knees by all means. Holding here, drive your shoulders down away from your ears, picking up through the upper back, driving those shoulder blades together, pressing them away, going for 12 shoulder taps. Keeping that core on for me. Beautiful, and done. Walking in and going into that forward fold. Beautiful. I'll have you make your way down onto your floor. We're going to go into tricep push-ups. So we're going into a triangle. So bringing your hands into that triangle, onto your knees, driving your toes down into the floor, set through your core. Shoulders are down away from the ears. These are a tricky one. They're the triceps. Are we ready to go? Inhale down, exhale up. Nice, and if you need a modification on this one, by all means, walking those knees in and learning that, getting that range of nice and deep down. Beautiful, let's go for 4 more. Make sure you're breathing, inhale down, exhale up. Keeping that core switched on for me, and done, beautiful. I'll get you to grab a dumbbell now. We're going into a kneeling French press. So we're driving our pelvis forward, we've got our core switched on, toes are together at the back, grabbing your dumbbell, take it up over the head. Now this one, we need to keep our elbows close in towards our head. So inhale down, exhale up. Tricky to keep those elbows inside, so keep them driving in towards your ears. You're doing really, really well. Keep going. Fabulous. 2 more to go. Inhale down, exhale up, and last one. Now I might have a new move for you here today. It's called a cross body tap. I'll have you flip over onto your bottom. Extend one leg out along the floor. This knee is going to assist you. The important part is here is we're driving through our trapezius, getting into our triceps. This shoulder and tricep workout, we require a push through. So taking your hand out to the side, extend the opposite arm out. Ready to go? You're gonna push. Fabulous, well done. And if you need to, you might find that you go for a little bending through the knee to modify through. That's it, you wanna press through this shoulder. It's really important. Strengthening up through the shoulders here. Fabulous, we've got a few more to go. 2 more, that's it. Great, you're doing so well. It's a tricky one, this one. Extend out, opposite arm. Ready to push through that opposite shoulder. Up. Exhale as you push down. Strong shoulder move, this one. Can be done off a chair as well if you need to modify a little bit further, or you're coming back, strengthening up the shoulders. We've got a couple more to go. You're doing super, super well. Stay with me. And 2 more. Fabulous. Up to a stand. We're going to do that again. So making your way up to a stand and going into our walkout. You might be feeling a little bit more loose, flexible now. Do your best at keeping your knees straight. Walk out into your push-up position. Shoulders are back and down, rounding up through the shoulders. Core is switched on, ready to go. 10 shoulder taps. So this is checking on your single arm strength. And done. Walk back in. Terrific. Make your way down onto your 4-point kneeling, getting ready for your tricep push-ups into that triangle position. Shoulders are down, ready to go, driving those elbows out the back, and you're looking to try and get your chest down and towards those hands. Can be tricky if you need to. If this version is a little bit too simple and this version's a little bit too tricky, What I suggest is working on smaller range. Working your way up to that strength through the triceps. One more here. Terrific, well done. Coming onto your knees, grabbing your dumbbell for your tricep, French press. Remember, push forward to the pelvis, get the glutes switched on as well. Inhale down, exhale up. Keeping those elbows in tight. Stay strict, stay strong. You're stronger than your excuses. Keep going for me, keep going. Got 2 more here, doing super, super well. Fabulous, all right. Ready to go for those cross body taps. Flipping over onto your bottom. Extend that leg out. We're going for 10 reps here. Extend that arm out. Remember, push through. Well done, team. Drive that bottom up off the floor. Come on, you can do it. We've got 3 more to go on this side. Nice straight leg if you can. Fabulous. Changing sides. Extend the arm out. Up. Remember to breathe. Exhale up. 4 to go. 3, 2, 1 more. Fabulous. And that takes you through upper body.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love our health and fitness program. It's a holistic, fuss-free lifestyle with daily coach workouts, family-friendly meal plans, and practical mindfulness. Head to mytxo.com to sign up today.
Thank you for pressing play, ninjas. Now is our time to come down onto the floor. We're going to go down into our cool down. I want you to slow down your breathing and think about breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, and breathing all the way into the abdominal cavity, not just our lungs. Make your way down onto the ground. Okay, so we're going to extend one leg out to the side into our adductor stretch here. This is called a frog rock. Taking your hands out in front, drive your bottom down on towards your heel, and then exhaling as you're coming forward, lowering that pelvis down into the floor. Beautiful. So a bit slower pace now. Working through your breath. So no beginning and no ending to the movement. Thinking it like the waves at the ocean. There's no beginning, no ending, making it a continual flow. One more here. Driving that hip down into the ground. Beautiful. I'll get you to change up legs, taking the opposite leg out towards the side, trying to do your best at getting that foot flat down on the floor, reaching those fingertips out in front. So it's sort of a half child's pose as well. From here, reaching forward and letting that hip lower down into the ground. Beautiful. We're all so tight in our hip flexors. This is a beautiful change up of how we can stretch out the hips as well. And after that amazing strength program that you've just done with me, it's time to stretch out. Beautiful. And one more here, letting that hip lower down into the floor. Such a beautiful moment. And you can always feel free to stay here and play in that stretch position. Coming onto hands and knees, coming into our thread the needle. Our hands are right underneath our shoulders. We do have our core still switched on. I'll get you to take your right arm down and through, all the way down onto the ground. Extend down that shoulder, having that small twist. Exhale, up and around. Beautiful, opening up through that shoulder. Inhale down, exhale, up and around. Time to give your body that gift of a stretch. After a strong sculpt session. Other side, inhale down, take your nice deep breath at the bottom here, filling up that side through the lung. Exhale, up and around. See if you can reach that little bit deeper. Inhale down, exhale, up and around. Beautiful, ninjas. Third final for me here. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. If it's okay to come onto your knees, if you do find it uncomfortable under your knees, feel free to put a cushion underneath your bottom. You can even do this one sitting in a chair as well. I'm going to get you to bring your fingertips and place them on the outside of the knees there. We're anchoring back into a kneeling cat-cow. And from here, on your exhale, slide your hands in towards your hips. Open up through your chest, take your chin up towards the ceiling and squeeze those shoulder blades together at the back. Beautiful. Inhale. And then extend up. And really drive those shoulders back and down. And last one. Beautiful, ninjas. And from here, I'll get you to flip over onto your bottom. And we're going to go into our Traditional knee twist hold here. Holding for 5. Can you pull that knee up towards your chest as well? 3. You'll get a stronger glute stretch. We've worked them hard. It's time to give them the gift of a stretch. Other side, twisting over. Just take it to your range. A few nice deep breaths here in this position. And second last one. Beautiful. Okay, extend both legs out along the floor. Take one leg up towards the ceiling, flexing through that foot. Hands are at 45 degrees, core is on. Inhale the leg all the way over and exhale back in the center. You're gonna go for 3 per side. So this is again, stretching out through your lower back, through your glute, through your hip on that side. Fabulous. Ready to change legs for me, ninjas. Taking the opposite leg up and extend that foot all the way to the ground. And you may find that you can't go all the way to the ground on one side. That is definitely fine. You're working to where your body is at on the day, in the moment. And done. Beautiful. Extend both legs out along the floor. Going into a knee squeeze. So we want to get into our hip flexors. I'll get you to drive your nose up towards your knee and condensing that position there. Beautiful. Cutting off the blood flow in our hip flexors feels good. Drive it into that armpit. Drive your nose up towards your knee. Fabulous. And from here, we're going to roll like a ball. So nice rounded spine. And we're rolling up onto our tailbone and you're getting a massage on your vertebrae at the same time. Let's go one more. Can you come up to a stand? And our cool down is complete. Thank you for pressing play.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love our health and fitness program. It's a holistic, fuss-free lifestyle with daily coach workouts, family-friendly meal plans, and practical mindfulness. Head to mytxo.com to sign up today.